Okay, I'd like
This
you
meeting is
to
being recorded.
describe that to me.
It's a beach.
Mm-hmm. What else can you tell me about it?
It's a breezy day,
Mm-hmm.
and the water is clear.
Mm-hmm. No worries in a place like that. It's peaceful, where there are no worries and no problems, just peace and quiet. Now, Megan, can you see the sky from where you are?
Yes,
Okay. I want you to look up in the sky and see if you can find a big, white, fluffy cloud. Can you see a cloud?
yes.
Okay. I'm going to ask you to do something that might sound a little strange. I want you to float up to that cloud and sit on it. Tell me what that would feel like to sit on a cloud. And you don't have to worry, it will hold your weight just like magic. What would that feel like to sit on a cloud?
Fluffy.
Hmm. And some people think it feels like cotton or feathers, but it will hold you just like magic. It's very comfortable, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hmm. Now lay back on that cloud and just let it absorb all of your weight. It's such a beautiful, wonderful feeling. It's like you don't have any weight at all. You can become one with that magic cloud if you lay back on that cloud, let it absorb your weight. If you want to, you can even wrap the cloud around you like a wool blanket and snuggle down into the cloud. That's such a beautiful, comfortable, safe feeling. And it's almost as though you don't even have a body as you become one with that beautiful, soft, comfortable, safe cloud. And this cloud is floating through the air, carrying you with it, soft and protected and comfortable and safe. Drifting and floating, floating and drifting. And this cloud floats over the land and over the valleys, over the mountains, and even out over the ocean, if it wants to, carrying you with it, soft, protected, comfortable, and safe. Drifting and floating, floating and drifting over the land, over the valleys, protected and safe. And this cloud is like magic because not only can it carry you over the land and over the valleys, it can also carry you back and back and back in time and space. I'm asking the cloud to move and carry you back and back and back in time and space to another time, another place where there is information we would like to find to help you in the very best way that we can. The cloud is moving, it's carrying you back and back and back. We are looking for the most appropriate time and place to stop and look at and examine. The most relevant, necessary time and place to stop and look at and examine. Now the cloud is slowing down. It's stopping at the most appropriate time and place. Now that the cloud has stopped at the most appropriate time and place, I want you to drift off of that cloud back down, down, down to the surface. It won't be anything sudden, just like a leaf gently out of a tree, back down to the surface. And as you come back down, I want you to tell me the very first things that you see down there below you, or the very first impressions that you have as you come back down to the surface. What do you see down there before you? Look around and tell me what you see around you.
Forest.
Hmm. Describe where you are standing and what is around you.
There's trees. It
Hmm.
feels primitive.
Hmm. Are you alone?
Yes.
Hmm. Do you perceive yourself to have a body?
No.
Okay. How do you perceive yourself? Looking at yourself from a 3D perspective, what do you see?
It's light.
Light. You are a light being in the forest. What are you doing in the forest?
Inspecting
Inspecting. What are you inspecting?
the plants we place.
The plants in the forest?
Yes,
And what is your conclusion after inspecting the plants in the forest?
we can add more light.
Hmm. Do you feel like you're on Earth or on a different planet?
Earth.
Hmm. And you've come to inspect the vegetation on the planet in that forest?
Yes,
Okay. What else can you tell me about that?
a long ways ago.
Hmm. And where are you from? Can you see where you came from?
Source.
Okay. And how did you get to Earth? You said you don't have a body, so you're not from Earth. I want you to go back and tell me how you got to Earth.
We were sent from source
Mm-hmm.
in all directions.
Mm-hmm. When you say we, who do you mean we?
Fractals.
Mm-hmm. And approximately how many fractals are there on Earth?
Countless.
Countless, so there's many. Okay. All right. Now I want you to go to the place where you live, where you reside as a light being, and tell me what you see. Can you see where you live?
We we don't live anywhere.
What was that?
We don't live anywhere.
You don't live anywhere. You just are part of everything?
Yes,
Hmm. Okay. I want you to leave that scene and let's move forward to an important day, a day that you consider to be important when something is happening. We have now moved forward to an important day. What is happening? What do you see?
there's a wedding.
A wedding,
Yes,
and you're still in a light body?
no,
No, you perceive yourself to have a body.
yes,
Okay. If you look down at your feet, what are you wearing on your feet?
just gold jewelry.
Gold jewelry on your feet. Okay.
Yes,
What are you wearing on your body?
a white dress.
Okay, so you are a female. And do you feel young or old?
Young.
Hmm. And can you describe the jewelry on your body?
It's gold, intricate.
Hmm.
It's for the wedding.
Hmm. Are you the bride at the wedding?
Yes,
Okay. And if you're looking at your groom to be, what can you tell me about him?
it has dark hair.
Mm-hmm.
tall,
Mm-hmm.
tan skin with the biggest smile.
Mm-hmm. Do you recognize him to be anyone that you know?
Yes,
Okay. And who would that be?
Nathaniel,
Nathaniel. And who is Nathaniel to you?
soulmate,
Your soulmate. Okay. And where is this Nathaniel now?
gone.
He's gone.
Yes,
Where did he go?
he passed.
I see. Okay. So now we're going to leave that wedding scene and we're going to move forward again to an important day, a day that you consider to be important when something is happening. We have now moved forward to an important day. What is happening? What do you see?
A birth.
A birth, okay. Are you giving birth?
Yes,
Okay. And tell me about that experience.
a
Where are you when you're giving birth? Are you in a
in
house?
tent.
You're in a tent?
Yes,
Okay. If you were to look at yourself from the outside, what do you look like?
long dark hair
hmm
and
hmm Do you feel like you're in a teepee?
no, the
No,
silk tent.
a silk tent. Okay. What more can you tell me about that day?
We stopped in the desert. We're going elsewhere.
hmm So you're in the desert. Do you feel like you're in Egypt?
No, we're on
No.
the way there.
You're heading towards Egypt.
Yes,
And who is with you?
my mother and father
hmm
and other people of the group.
hmm Do you recognize anyone there?
My mom and dad.
hmm So you're heading to Egypt and you're giving birth. What do you what is the child you give birth to? Is it a
A
boy or a
boy,
girl? A boy. Okay. And what was his name?
John.
John. Okay. Is your husband there?
No,
Okay. Where did the baby's father go?
he died.
He died. Okay. All right. I'm going to bring you forward in time to when you reach Egypt. And I want you to tell me about that experience. You see Egypt, and what are you going there for?
His school.
You're going to school in Egypt.
Yes,
Okay. And what about the baby? What are you going to do with the baby?
he's there too.
hmm So they let you have a baby in school in Egypt?
Yes,
Okay. What subjects are you studying?
universal magics.
Universal magics. And who is your teacher?
Fourth,
Who is your teacher?
Horus.
Horus is your teacher. What can you tell me about Horus? Is
He's
he
a
an old
rude,
man?
bitter man.
Hmm. Okay. Anything else you can tell me about that experience?
He thinks he knows everything.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Let's move away from that scene from where you are now. You can look back on that old life and see it much clearer. Every life has a lesson and a purpose. As you look at that life, what did you learn from it? What was the purpose of that life?
How to be in a body.
How to be in a body. Okay. Was that your first Earth life?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Is there anything else you can tell me about that life and what lessons you learned?
Just how to be in a body.
Hmm.
Very sense.
Hmm. Okay. All right. Move away from that scene, leaving the person there to continue on their own path. You can either move forward or backward to find another appropriate time and place that has information that you need. You are now at another time and place. What is happening? What do you see?
I'm at a beach.
You're on a
We're
beach.
having
Mhm.
lunch.
Having lunch on a beach. So you have a body. What are you wearing on your feet?
Slippers. Their
Slippers.
shoes.
Hmm.
They slide on.
Hmm. And does your body feel male or female in this life?
I'm female.
Okay. And what do you look like?
Short hair.
Hmm.
And pale skin.
Hmm.
Freckles.
Hmm. How old do you seem to be?
20.
Hmm. And what are you doing on the beach? Are you alone?
No, I'm having lunch with someone
Okay.
laughing.
Okay. Do you recognize this someone?
No, they're blurry.
Okay. I want you to really think and look in their eyes, and the fuzziness will clear as you speak. And do you recognize them?
Yes,
Are they male or female?
male.
Okay. And who is this person you're having lunch with?
Nathaniel. He has a name now.
Nathaniel. So this is a male?
Yes,
Okay. And who's the female that you're having lunch with?
I am the female.
You are the female. Okay. All right. And what is your name in this life?
Mm, it's hard to say.
It's hard to say.
Yes,
You can ask Nathaniel there, what's your name? Ask him.
uh,
What
La
was that?
La Lottie for short.
Ah, Claudia?
No, it's not Greek.
Greek. A Greek name. Okay. So that's where you feel like you are in Greece?
Yes, Athens.
Athens, okay. And what are you doing in Athens?
And I live there.
You live there, okay. I want you to go to the place where you live and look at the outside of it. Describe your house in Greece.
It's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
White stone near the ocean.
Oh, okay.
There's potted plants outside,
Mm-hmm.
and it's very open.
Mm-hmm. And you live there with Nathaniel?
Yes, his name is Marcus now.
His name is Marcus now, but it's the same person, right? From the
Yeah,
other life? Gotcha. Okay. I want you to go to dinner time at your house and describe that to me. What happens at dinner time at your house?
loud. It's just laughter.
Mm-hmm.
His whole family's there.
Mm-hmm. You have a big family in that life?
Oh, yes.
Mhm. Do you recognize anyone in that family?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And who's that?
Nona,
Nona. Who's Nona?
my grandmother.
Okay. So your grandmother is there. Who else do you recognize?
My mom,
Your
dad.
mom's there and dad's there. Okay.
I
And who
have
else?
12 brothers and sisters.
12 brothers and sisters. Wow. That is a big family. All right. Is there anything else you can tell me about that?
We're just celebrating life
Mm-hmm.
together.
Mm-hmm. And you said you're around 22 years old at this time?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Now leave that scene and let's move forward to an important day, a day that you consider to be important when something is happening. We have now moved forward to an important day. What is happening? What do you see?
Graduated
You graduated from college?
nursing school.
Nursing school. Okay. Can you describe that to me about what being a nurse is like there in Greece?
Simple,
Mm-hmm.
caring.
Mm-hmm. Did you do that for a long time? Were you a nurse a long time?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So you graduated nursing school and then you became a nurse.
I
Where did you work as a nurse?
no hospital.
Mm-hmm. Right there in Greece?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we're going to move again forward to another important day, a day that you consider to be important when something is happening. We have now moved forward to an important day. What is happening? What do you see?
Me in the bed.
Mm-hmm. And
Very
what's
old.
very old? What's going on around you?
I'm saying goodbye.
You're saying goodbye. Okay. And how do you feel?
At peace.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Well, let's move away from that scene from where you are now. You can look back on that old life and see it much clearer. Every life has a lesson and a purpose. As you look at that life, what did you learn from it? What was the purpose of that life?
How to laugh.
What was that?
How to laugh.
How to laugh. All right. Was there any other purposes to that life?
Just how to be happy
Mm-hmm.
and love.
Mm-hmm. Okay, perfect. All right. Now move away from that scene, leaving the person there to continue on their own path. You can either move forward or backward to find another appropriate time and place that has information that you need. You are now at another time and place. What is happening? What do you see?
I work in the library.
You work in the library.
Yeah,
What do you look like? Are you female or male?
female
Okay. And describe yourself to me.
and painted with gold.
Uh-huh.
I'm putting up skulls,
You're putting up skulls?
scrolls,
Scrolls. Okay. Where are you?
Egypt.
Okay. And what are you doing there in Egypt? What is your job there in Egypt this time, this life?
To teach the young and to tend to the knowledge in the
Mm-hmm.
library.
What more can you tell me about that? Tell me more.
We we guard the tablet.
You guard the tablets. What tablets do you guard? What kind of information are on these tablets that you need to guard them?
The truth,
The
how
truth. Hmm.
everything came to be.
Tell me more about that. What truth is in these tablets?
They're the emerald tablet.
The emerald tablets. Are they the same emerald tablets as we see in this day?
No,
No. What has changed about them?
these ones are real.
Hmm. What more can you tell me about them from
They're
that
still
life?
hidden. We hid them.
Hmm. Tell me more.
We hid them. them. They wanted to burn everything
Hmm.
and destroy. So we had to protect the knowledge.
Hmm. The emerald tablets back then, what information did they hold? What knowledge
Of what you are, what everything is, and how everything came to be.
of what we are? And the ones in this day and age are not the same tablets, right?
They're fake.
They're fake. Okay. So, in these old emerald tablets, what more can you tell me about them?
They're the key.
They're the key. Where are they now? Do you know where they're at now?
It's the Sphinx.
With the Sphinx, like in Egypt,
Yes.
like under the Sphinx?
No, there's a tunnel in the right ear.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Has anyone found them?
No.
And what else is in that tunnel?
Sacred pools.
What else?
Sacred pools.
Sacred scrolls?
Pools.
Hmm, okay. Is there anything else you could tell me about that?
I was sealed in with them.
Mm-hmm. So you were the guardian of the original emerald tablets there in Egypt, and they are now in the ear of the Sphinx in a tunnel.
Yes.
Okay. 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 Now I want you to leave that scene and we're going to move forward to an important day, day that you consider to be important when something is happening. We have now moved forward to an important day. What is happening? What do you see?
I'm still sealed, but I'm dying.
You're what?
I'm dying.
You're dying in this life?
Yes.
How old do you feel like you are?
1002.
You're thousands of years old. In a human
Yes.
body, you're thousands of years old?
We're not human.
Okay. Explain to me what you are.
I came from Nibiru.
You're from Nibiru?
Yes.
And what is that? Tell me more.
Red planet.
Red planet. Okay. Where is that planet now?
We destroyed it.
Ah, okay.
So we fled to Earth.
So you came to Earth. What are your plans on Earth?
Take over.
What was that?
To take it over.
To take over Earth?
Yes.
And how do you plan on doing that?
With our seed, we create a hybrid.
Hmm. What more can you tell me about that?
There a lot of times it didn't work. The
Hmm.
offspring would die.
Okay. Would you say you are of the light or are you nefarious?
A little bit of both.
Little bit of
We
both.
had to do what we had to do to survive.
Hmm. Okay. And you lived many human lives, right? Approximately how many human lives have you lived?
Thousand.
Thousands of human lives. Okay. All right. So we are going to move away from that scene. From where you are now, you can look back on that old life and see it much clearer. Every life has a lesson and a purpose. As you look at that life, what did you learn from it? What was the purpose of that life?
The right from wrong.
Learning right from wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to drift away from that life. We are drifting and floating away from that life, leaving the woman there to continue on her journey. She will find peace. She will find what she is looking for, what she is supposed to find. We are leaving her there to continue on her path. At this time, I would like to ask now of your team that is with you always, if we could ask some questions that Megan has for her journey here in this life. Could we ask some questions, please?
Yes.
Okay. Megan would like to know, what is her sole purpose for this life?
To build new earth.
Mm-hmm. And how is she doing that?
Listening to the wishes of everyone. She subconsciously built it.
Mm-hmm. Can you tell me more about that?
And there's a team of builders.
Mm-hmm. And she is in contact with these builders now?
Yes. She doesn't
Okay.
know.
She doesn't know,
No.
so it wouldn't be the Rainbow Butterfly Group?
That's her family. There's a collective of builders that work
Mm-hmm.
together to build subconsciously.
Mm-hmm. Is she going to meet these people that she's building with, or does she do it in the astral?
No, she's not going to make them. It's just done subconsciously. The mind and the grid of Earth.
She does it unconsciously?
Yes.
Okay. Is there anything else you can tell me about that?
No.
Okay. What is Megan's connection to Hathor?
She was half.
She was Hathor's what?
She was Hathor.
Oh, she was Hathor. Okay. Is there anything else you can tell me about that?
No.
Okay. What is Megan's connection to Jesus?
Hmm. Her friend.
Jesus was her friend?
Yes.
Okay. What was Megan's connection to Mary Magdalene?
Hmm. Sister.
What was that?
She was Mary's sister.
She was married.
Mary's sister.
She was Mary's sister. Okay. All right. What type of star seed is Megan?
Hmm. Looking.
Hmm.
Arcturian.
What was that?
Arcturian.
She's an Arcturian.
Yes.
Okay. And what planet is she from originally?
Tiamat.
Tiamat. Okay. She can definitely do some research on all of that. What is Megan's connection to Tartaria?
She misses it. It was home.
What was that?
She misses it. It was home.
She misses it. Gotcha. Her current relationship with her husband, is that a karmic relationship or is that a soulmate relationship?
Both.
Both. Okay. Is there anything else you can tell her about that?
He was Marcus. And he was Nathaniel.
Mm-hmm.
In there all the time.
Mm-hmm.
They got broken.
Okay.
His fractured
Mm-hmm.
before he regenerated.
Okay. Can you tell me, is Megan a seer?
Yes,
Okay.
she doesn't like to admit it.
Uh-huh.
She's very powerful here.
Mm-hmm.
She needs to tap into herself and accept it.
Okay. Can you tell me, has Megan been abducted in her past?
Yes,
Okay, can you tell me about that experience?
she doesn't remember. She was
Right?
taken off the planet
Okay, how old was she?
3.
Okay. And what happened when she was taken off a planet?
She was well cared for, treated
Mm-hmm.
like royalty,
Mm-hmm.
just to protect her from something.
And how long was she taken off planet?
Years?
For years?
Yes,
And then they brought her back?
back in the time where so we put her back.
Ah. Okay, so this has to do with time loops and stuff. Okay. Is there anything else you can tell me about that?
Oh, we had to protect her. She was important.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Can you tell me what time Megan was born?
We,
3:15
yes,
a.m. or p.m.?
PM.
Okay. Thank you for that. Um, I have one final question. What can you tell us about the 3 days of darkness?
The silly construct
It's a silly
is
construct.
to spark fear in people.
Uh-huh.
There's not going to be any boogeyman up on your window.
Right. Anything else you can
The,
tell me about that?
the skies will go green,
Uh-huh.
but it'll be okay.
Uh-huh.
Nothing to fear. It's normal
Mm-hmm.
after the planet physically ascends.
Okay. Perfect. All right. Now, I do understand that the higher self holds the ability to heal any part of the human body that may need healing. Can I ask that you scan Megan's body and tell us if there are any ailments or areas that can use healing to help her on her journey? Start at the crown and work your way down and tell me if there's any areas that need healing.
Ovaries.
Her ovaries, okay. Are you able to offer source healing to Megan's ovaries to help the issue that she is experiencing?
Just done.
Okay. Is it possible that a higher self and spirit team, healing team, can remove, dissolve, cure, fix her ovaries?
Yes.
Okay. I'd like to now fill in that area with Source's white light and go ahead and continue that scan down. Is there any other areas that need healing?
No.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. All right. Megan, I want you to visualize a beautiful silver crystalline river, like a river of silver and crystal. It sparkles, it shines, it is very beautiful. I want you to see this beautiful crystalline silver river enter you through the crown chakra. Now we are going to have it move down the chakras in the body. As it moves down through the chakras, the river of energy will expand out into all of your cells. It moves through the third eye chakra, sending healing energy throughout the head area to every cell in that area. And it moves down through the throat chakra, sending out healing energy to every cell in the throat chakra area. You can feel the energy. It is beautiful and peaceful. You know it is healing as it moves through the body. Now it is moving down to the heart chakra and it's sending energy to all of the cells in that part of the body. The healing energy is moving down to the solar plexus and it's sending healing energy to all the cells in that area of the body. The healing river of energy is moving down to the sacral chakra and it's sending out healing energy to all of the cells in that part of the body. Now the healing energy is moving down to the root chakra and it's sending healing energy to all of the cells in that part of the body. You can feel the healing energy moving through all the cells of the body. It is beautiful and peaceful and has great power, and it heals everywhere it touches. It's moving all throughout all of the cells of the body. The body has all of the energy that it needs to remain balanced and in harmony. Any excess energy that is not needed by the body to function in complete balance and harmony is passed off through the legs and the feet. Anything that the body does not need is passed through the legs and the feet. It's passed out to the world as excess energy that anyone else can use. Now the body is in complete balance and harmony, functioning absolutely perfectly. This is the way it is, and this is the way it shall be. Now, I'd like to ask if you have any final words for Megan. Do you have any final words for Megan?
Unlock her gifts
Hmm.
and accept them. She's
Hmm.
not bad. She thinks she's bad. She's very good.
Hmm. She is very good. She's very special.
She doesn't know.
Well, we all try to assure her that she's very special. Okay. Is there any final words you have for the collective at this time?
Keep going. It's going to happen soon. And then you guys will be on track.
Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you. All right, Megan, we're going to bring your light body back to your physical body now. Just bringing your energy back to your physical form. All of your renewed and realigned and vibrant energy is returning now into your body. But before you open your eyes, you take note of the expansion of your heart and the increased depth of your wisdom and knowing, and you send gratitude to all who participated in your journey today. And you are returning to your everyday awareness and consciousness, feeling yourself return now to this room and the present day and time, just waking up naturally and completely and fully. And you can begin to stretch and move and open your eyes when you are ready. You are beginning to wake up now. You can move your arms and legs, and it feels so good to stretch and move. You are now back in this room and coming back to your body completely, coming completely back into your physical form and everyday conscious awareness, feeling wonderful, refreshed, energized. You are fully awake. Welcome back. And
Thank
boy,
you.
I thought your dogs were going to wake your ass up, but they didn't.
Is it 8 o'clock? Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's
It's
why.
8:15. Yep. Yep, they started barking. I'm like, ah, crap, she's gonna come out. But you didn't. You didn't. So yeah. Let me go ahead and stop that. Oh, okay.